I'm Annabelle Rowley for Australian Golf Digest TV. Today we are at the Royal Sydney Golf Club. I'm joined by Jason King and we're going to walk and talk you through exactly what a player goes through when they arrive at the tournament on day one. Jace, you're at Royal Sydney. How are you feeling?
Pretty nervous actually, Annabelle. It's the first day of the Australian Open. Anytime you play your National Open, there's always that heightened sense of anticipation. So I just got to try and relax and go through my normal preparation and get ready to play golf.
Okay, so would the next step be to warm up on the range?
I'll go and have a bite to eat in the Players Lounge and then do a bit of stretching and go and have a putt and do my normal warm up on the range. Yeah, get there on time and ready to play.
Awesome, take your time. Well, if you don't mind, we would love to join you through that process.
Absolutely.
And see how you do it.
Let's do it.
All right, Jason, you're ready to warm up. Would you mind taking us through that routine?
Yeah, sure. I guess from this point, it's really just about, preparation's key, and we've already played practice rounds. So from here, we've got to get out there and have a putt, hit some balls on the range, and just give myself about 15 minutes early so I can jump on the tee.
Where do you want to go next? The putting green or the range?
Going to start with a few putts and then progress to the range from there.
Let's go to the putting green.
Sounds good.
Jason, you're hitting some long putts, some lag putts. Are you just getting a feel for speed here?
Yeah, absolutely, Annabelle. I guess on Thursday, the greens shouldn't be too much quicker than what they are on Tuesday, Wednesday for practice and Pro-Am day. So just want to try and get a feel for the speed and then probably finish with some short ones just to get some confidence.
Let's see you lag it up close.
Sure.
Beautiful putt. Just a little short. Let's see some short putts. We all know how important the short putts are. What's your thought process with, say, a 4-footer? Are you trying to just gain some confidence, see it get in the hole?
Definitely want to see him go in for some confidence, but on game day, when I practice, I'll probably go through a little bit more of a routine. So just the normal stuff you see with most of the tour pros. I'll line the ball up, get the line going to the hole, just have a bit of a walk in. These steps that we take, we want it to be instinctive with putting and decisive. So I come in, I've got my line, take my setup, I'll carry out my 2 practice strokes. And then as I have that line up with the putter face, back to the hole, back to the ball, really want to knock that one in for some confidence.
So you're really focusing on the process rather than the outcome, just to calm those nerves down.
Absolutely. A little bit less about result, more about process.
Well, you're doing a very nice job.
Thanks, Annabelle.
So what exactly are you trying to achieve when you hit the chipping practice area?
Yeah, so just on game day, it's really about covering all the shots you'd find on the course, get to all the different lies, see how the ball's reacting on the greens and just try and get some confidence.
So you're just trying to prepare yourself for all of the variety of shots that you may encounter on the course?
Yeah, absolutely. Not a lot of routine stuff or worry too much about where the ball goes and how it's all feeling. Just try and react and see how the ball comes off the face and then get ready for my warm-up on the range.
So it's definitely not a time for technical thoughts?
Yeah, no technical thoughts, just all feel from here.
So what's next as part of your warm-up routine?
Going to get over to the range, hit some balls, probably take about half an hour over there and get ready to jump on the tee.
Perfect, let's go.
Sounds good.
There's certainly not one way of warming up for full swing. Can you talk us through exactly what you do?
Yeah, sure. I guess the important thing is just to start with the wedges and short irons, just to try to get some rhythm and build through the bag, hit some mid irons, and then obviously finish with some drivers. Trying to get the ball in play will be a premium here at Royal Sydney, so I want to see some drivers come off, fairly accurate and get a feel for what sort of shape I'm hitting on the day.
Great. So heading to the first tee, just trusting that you've done everything that you can to prepare properly over not the last hour or so, but the last the whole season.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. It's, the Australian Open's the one everyone wants to win, so there's always going to be that heightened anticipation and a few extra nerves to carry with you, but really it's just about sort of having a game plan, going to the tee and executing and just trying to stay as calm as possible.
Let's go to the first tee and see what happens up there.
Sounds good, let's do it.
Jason, what an incredible opening hole here at Royal Sydney.
Spectacular, isn't it?
It is. You've got members watching.
Yep.
You've got people lining the fairway on the right.
Yep.
You've got out of bounds on the left, an elevated tee, and no doubt the adrenaline is pumping.
Yeah, definitely. There's always those first tee nerves before any tournament, but the Australian Open is probably the one that everyone wants to win. So you get on the first tee, I guess it's really about blocking all the external stuff out and just focusing on your game plan and trying to execute one shot at a time.
Sticking to your routine, every shot, the same routine.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely just go on what we've done with the practice round and develop a game plan and just try and execute it on the game day.
First shot exactly the same as the second and also the last shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Block all the other stuff out and people, and it's the Australian Open. That's all the obvious stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just another tournament week, and if you're going to contend in the championship, you've really got to try and be positive and block out all that stuff.
Okay, I want to see you hit one. What club have you got on your hand?
I got 3-wood. It's 265 metres to the front, pins up the back on the left, and we're downwind, so on this type of breeze, wouldn't matter first or last round, it'd be a go at the green type scenario.
I love it. Let's see that aggressive shot.
Sounds good.
And putting for eagle on the first hole. It's a nice way to start a round.
Yeah, absolutely. Great way to start. 2-putt birdie onto the next, a downwind par 5. So.
Now you know the routine that all the players go through on day one of the Australian Open. The tournament starts on the 17th of November. Come out and watch at the beautiful Royal Sydney Golf Club.